Food. Don't we all love eating food? Food is the fuel needed by our bodies to be functional and perform our day-to-day activities. But how do we know how much food to consume? Weight gain and weight loss is governed by a very simple principle. The energy balance. Let's start from the basics. Now let us try to understand energy balance and relate it better to our bodies. This is a car, and it runs on fuel, just the way the human body runs on the food we eat. After all, both of these energies are measured in kilojoules. If you want to run a car from point A to point B, you'll have to get its fuel tank filled for that distance. But what if you filled the tank with more than the fuel it needs or can store? It would have a spillover, right? The same way, when you overfeed the body with more than the energy it needs, there is an overflow of energy and it gets stored as fat within your body. Likewise, if you do not fill the tank of the car sufficiently to reach point B from point A, it would derive the fuel from the reservoir and run on the reserves. When you eat less than the energy you expend, your body tends to use up the extra fuel or the fat stored in your body. That is when you lose fat. And if you fill the car with exactly the same amount of fuel needed for it to reach point B from point A, all of the fuel would get used up. There would be no spillover, and there would not be a need to use the fuel from the reservoir either. To simplify that analogy, to maintain weight, you will need to eat the same amount as you expend. This was all about weight gain, weight loss, and weight maintenance through the basic law of energy. In the next episode of the Get Shredded series, we'll cover metabolism. Stay tuned.